Hey, buddy. You gonna move? I'd like to make the bed. I guess it's not happening. Welcome back to Shepherd's Creek. It's a beautiful March day. It is very, very slippery out, so you can see the snow's been melting. It's been quite warm, close to like 10 degrees. There's the front yard crew. There's a few things I wanted to discuss today. First things first, the kitten that you just saw. His name is Link. My daughter named him after the Zelda character. Anyway, I wanted to talk about that in a few different ways while I do some chores. But the biggest thing, we get this kitten. I found him in our front pasture there, where I showed you a second ago. And he's super friendly. Went out there and he ran right up to me, and I brought him in. And he's stayed. He's a sweet little thing, very, very friendly and affectionate. No fear whatsoever of people. And that's wonderful. We weren't really planning on getting a kitten, but once it came down to it, we weren't actually able to get rid of him, so he's ours now. The cat distribution system, I guess, has done its thing. Oh my god, it's so icy here. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Anyway, the cat distribution system did its thing, and now we have another cat, which is fine in this case. It worked out so far anyway. But as wonderful as it is to have a kitten and how cute they are and how much we love them and everything, there are a lot of problems with that, especially how we obtained him. Dumping cats on farm properties, in rural properties, and in rural areas is very common. Very, very common. We have one cute kitten out of it, but for every one cute kitten, there's at least, I don't even know how many. I know for sure at least 5 that I've seen that I've tried to help. They're not usually the friendliest. They're usually terrified by the time you see them, if you see them at all. But it's pretty rare that a human gets to them before something else. And I know this because I have found cat remains on our property. So dumping cats in rural properties doesn't usually have a very good outcome for the cat. And that's sad. I don't want to find that. There's other problems as well with doing that. Cats can carry diseases that can cause problems for livestock. The one I'm thinking of mainly is toxoplasmosis, which I think most pregnant women, especially if you're pregnant and you have cats, you will have heard of. But it's a disease passed through cat feces and can cause stillbirth, miscarriages, and all sorts of other problems in not just animals, but also in people. So dumping cats in rural properties is a real problem for quite a few reasons. And I really wanted to talk about that, because I don't think it's talked about enough. People, I get it, you have a cat, or a neighbor has a cat, or there's a feral cat or something, and it's causing problems for you, and you want to get rid of it. I get that, that's a problem. But dumping it out on a rural property just makes it somebody else's problem. In about the cruelest way possible. So if there's ever, I'm not saying my viewers are guilty of this, I hope not, but if you are, or if you know somebody, or even just to spread the word, I think it's really important to talk about this and say, like, places like SPCAs and stuff, those exist for a reason. If there's a problem cat, bring the cat to someone who's actually going to look after it. Anyway, so enough lecturing. Let's get on with stuff. Hey, buddy, you're hungry, aren't you? I brought your food. So I'm gonna, now that I've made it in here, it's all melting. You can see all the poop. It looks really gross in here. But we also got a bunch of new hay bales, so I'm gonna be cutting the twine off of those. I know it's not like super exciting farm chores, but it's necessary. All right, let's feed you. Hey, buddy. You can eat your food. I'm not gonna bug you anymore. All right, so we've got most of the flock in here. These are mostly experienced moms. The Jacobs there are, at least some of them, I'm like 99% sure are pregnant and should be due in the next couple of weeks or so. So yay, they're not worthless. Yeah, that's awesome. There's also a couple of rams in here, well, 3 rams in here. Let's see if we can find them. So one of them is on the hill. There's Zod over there. And then the little Katahdin yearling is somewhere in here. But anyway, geez, there's very little snow left here. That just happened in the last couple of days. But, this Jacob right here in the middle, I noticed her starting to bag up, so give her a couple more weeks and she'll have a lamb. Oh, why are you limping? What happened? Hey, buddy. What happened? Hey, big boy. All right. Well, anyway, let's get cutting this twine off before somebody ends up tangled up in it. As you can see, there's a pile of dirt over there, and we have been finding twine in that forever, since we bought this place. And what I think happened is that was like a burn pile, because you also find bones and stuff in there sometimes. So previous owners must have used it as a burn pile and just a disposal pile. So I've been cutting out twine as much as I can out of there, and it's just a never-ending supply. So this is really frustrating, because if you watch my last short, I almost lost a ewe because of that. Had to do mouth to mouth on a ewe, which is not something I want to repeat ever. But this is why it's so important to pick up your baler's twine and take it out of here. So that's why I'm doing this today. It's a kind of boring job, but it's got to get done. Otherwise you could unnecessarily lose animals, and we don't want to do that. Hey, sweetheart. So, yeah, you can't really tell from this angle, but she's quite round. You, I'm not so sure. And then Tiny's over there with Apostle. Let's see if I can get a good view of her back end. It's okay, sweetie. But the rest of them should be due, with one exception. I can't really get a good view on you. Anyway, the rest of them should be due May and June-ish. So that'll be exciting when that happens. But yeah, you can't really tell on her right now. But anyway, I'm not going to show you me cutting this off because it's really not that exciting. But I'll show you once we get back to the other pasture. Is that good breakfast? Good boy. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out. Anyway, I've done a little less than half. Wasn't able to get all of the baler's twine off of the ones that I've done because of the way they were piled, but I got a lot anyway. And it's all cut, so it shouldn't, hopefully, tangle. I'll have to come out later and try again, but this is how much I've gotten so far off of 4 bales. I have 10 total that I have to do, and I'm going to worry about those ones over there later. But this is this much so far baler's twine I don't have to worry about, so that's good. So that's as much as I could get. There's a bunch more still over there, but that's as much as I can get in here for now. I'll have to come back and get some more. I'm really going to try and do more with lambing season this year. I know last year I didn't get like anything done, and that was for a lot of reasons I'm not going to get into, but this year I'm really going to make an effort. It's not going to be easy because I do have children and I don't like putting them on YouTube because they're too young to really consent. So I have to do it pretty much only when they're not around. Yeah, look at all this. That's only one pasture, so still more to do. But yeah, I'm going to really make an effort to try and do more. We'll see if it happens, but fingers crossed, I'm going to try. Anyway, let's go see the other pasture. Another goal I have for this year is to get that chicken coop cleaned up and repaired and ready to go. So I would really like to add birds to this operation. I impulse bought a egg incubator for 12 eggs, off of Temu, of all places. It came with really good reviews, so I'm going to give it a try. I know it's Temu, so I mean the quality is probably not the greatest, but who knows? Maybe I did get a good steal on that one, but we'll see. But I'd like to try it. I've done a little bit of research on it. I'm thinking either Orpingtons or Colombian Rock. So I like the dual purpose breeds, and I like ones that are going to be a little bit more friendly, since kids will probably be in and out of there and I don't want to have to worry so much about them getting attacked. I've never had birds before either. Oh geez. So this is going to be totally new to me, but that'll be an interesting project if we can make it happen. I'd like to raise them partly in there and partly in the actual pasture with the sheep, since they do really well together. Up ahead there, right there, that's Mike Tyson. He's supposed to be in there. He's not. Keeps breaking out. But he hasn't really been causing any problems, so I'm like, oh, screw it. Let's just leave him in there and see what happens. So there's only one more bale in here I have to take the twine off of. So I'll do that. But I also wanted to show you Miss Charlotte, because she has bagged up considerably. We actually weren't planning to breed her this year. And if she had been bred when she was supposed to, like the others, she wouldn't be due right away. So I'm not sure what happened there. I hear they can breed through fence lines, so I'm thinking that's likely what happened. But who knows? Could be immaculate conception. I have really no idea who bred her, so that's a problem as well. But anyway, she has quite the impressive bag on her right now. There we go. So I'll show you her if she wants to come over. And then I'll cut that off, the baler's twine off, and we'll go from there. But Charlotte! There's Griffith over there in the background, looking regal. And the rest are due May and June. Here's Charlotte. Here she comes. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, sweetheart. Are you gonna have babies? They're all dirty because we just opened up. Hi, Elsa. We just opened up that one there is a silage bale. Oh, you have sunken in. You are due any day. So yeah, as you can see, her bag is impressive. Hi, sweetie. Hi, girls. You're all looking good. You're getting big too. You're all getting big. So I'm hoping all of these girls are pregnant. We'll find out. You're still pretty little, so I don't know if it worked for you, but Ram's still in here, so he could technically still do the job. Hi, guys. You're so sweet. So anyway, I guess that's kind of the last update. Hi, girls. Hi, sweetie. So we'll see what happens in the next little while. Hopefully we get some good lambs soon, and I'm hoping Charlotte has hers. Well, she's due any day, so hopefully no problems there. Because, like I said, she was not... Hey, cut it out. Alright. Alright, we're going to deal with this. All that show and eat. Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. See, rams are dangerous. Okay, all that. Anyway, yeah, it made me a little nervous. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to talk to Sam about that. Anyway, yeah, Charlotte, hopefully we'll have her lambs, no problem. We're gonna keep her in the front yard until then, just to keep a close eye on her. And we'll see. So anyway, don't dump cats. Take your baler's twine off, and we'll see. Maybe Charlotte has a Jesus lamb or something. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. Man, they're getting big. Looking at them up close. I'm used to looking at them through the window there. I do come out here all the time and see them, but like really actually looking at them right now. Man, you guys are big. Look at you. You're wide. You're not even due for a few more months. Look at you go. Good job. Good job, Mama. Hey, Fernice. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Yeah, you're a good sheep. Anyway, I'm excited. And I'll try and keep you guys as updated as I can. I know the videos have not been that consistent. I'm working on it. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And we'll see you next time.